Hey guys, so in today's video you're gonna see like I tasted multiple different things. I ate macaroons and then I ate food from Chung and tried drinks from Bote. I also went to TCBY and the I'm gonna taste is this. It's like an instant food thickener. Okay, so I'm gonna taste the macaroons. Smells so good. There is 7 flavors. First one I'm gonna taste is creme brulee. Whoa. This one, the creme brulee, tastes really good. I like it. 10 out of 10. It's very sweet but it has a lot of flavor. The next one I'm tasting is dulce de leche. That one is okay, but I like the first one more. I would rate this like a 5 out of 10 because flavor didn't impress me. Like it's not something that gave me like a wow effect or anything. But the next one I'm tasting is pistachio. Whoa, this one's really good. I'm giving that 10 out of 10. It tastes exactly like pistachio. The next one is red velvet. Like that. I'm giving this one a 4. It just didn't have a lot of red velvet flavoring. The next one I'm tasting is the chocolate and mandarin one. Okay, actually I'm gonna go back. I'm giving this a 6 and then this one is like a 5 because this, I like the beginning, the mandarin part, but then the aftertaste was the chocolate and it, I don't know, it made it taste weird. The last one is just chocolate. This is a 8 out of 10. Tastes good. But overall, my top 2 favorite was the creme brulee and then the pistachio. And my least favorite was the chocolate and mandarin. So that's the end of the review of the macaroons. Different foods to try today. There's like it's like Korean hot from Chong, something like that. And there's chicken general tao with fried shrimps, fried rice, and 4 different drinks. There's the lemon one, and then there's mango, and then passion fruit, and the last one is pineapple. I'm gonna taste the spicy mayo. Whoa. It's fire. The sausage has like so much flavor. You'll be shocked like, if you try it. And it's so crunchy. 10 out of 10. Okay, I'm gonna taste the drink now. I'm gonna taste the Jasmine Pineapple one. Guys, check. There's like a tiny hole where you can just put the straw on top of the lid. I don't drink tea, but this tastes really good. With the pineapple, I'm gonna chew it. The next thing I'm gonna taste is this one. I'm pretty sure it's potatoes. Smells good. I don't know any of their sauces, but I'm interested. I'm guessing it's mayonnaise. I don't know. This is how it looks like from the inside. You can see like there's a lot of dough and potato. It tastes good as well, but I don't know. I think this is like a 9. The next thing is this one. It looks so crunchy. I'm gonna taste this. I think it's a hot sauce. Yep. I'm rating this one a 7 because like I had to bite a lot into it before tasting the sausage, but it's pretty good. It's crunchy and it has sugar. Okay, the next drink I'm gonna try is the mashed mango. Whoa, this one's fire. 10 out of 10 I would recommend, because mango is my favorite fruit. Mango and watermelon are my favorite fruit. I really like that one. The next one I'm gonna taste is this. This one is black because it has squid ink. And look at the bottom. Okay. I'm gonna use the spicy mayo again. This one tastes good. I'm giving it a, I don't know, a 7 or 8. There's nothing really special about it, but there's cheese inside it. Taste is this passion fruit drink. This tastes good. It's the passion fruit one with lychee inside it. I'm giving this a 10. 10 also. This one's yellow. Maybe some mustard. I'm gonna taste this one now. I don't know what's this one. It's just like plain, and but I really like it. It was crunchy. I like the texture and like look at it. Next one I'm gonna taste is this one. Looks exactly the same. This one had cheese. It's really good. And I'm rating that 9 out of 10. This is the last one. Look at it, it's huge. It's like kind of the size of my head, like the length. It just looks like big potatoes stuck into it, but it's like chicken nuggets. Okay, this one I'm gonna taste it without a sauce, so I know how it, like how it tastes. Whoa. This one is a 10 too. It tastes so good. Like you can actually taste the chicken nugget off of it. But yeah, the last thing I tasted while eating was this one. It was the lemon. I really like it as well. It's like not sweet, but you can also taste the lemon. I'm really shocked. Like I don't usually drink tea, but these taste really good. So yeah, that's the end. Look at all of these guys. Oh my goodness. I would recommend it. Okay, this is like 8 out of 8. You get it? Instead of 10 out of 10 because there's 8. This is how they look like from the inside. My favorite one is this one, the chicken nugget one. And my least favorite one was this. I don't know why. And for the drinks, oh, Frank wants some. I don't know. I liked all of them. Look at this. It's like a heart. How cute is that? This is how it looks like. Just pour it into liquid and then mix it. It becomes thick. Usually it's for like not only elder people but also for people that have hard time swallowing, because instead of drinking the liquid they aspirate it. So the first thing I'm gonna try it with is water. Okay, it has no smell. Oh my gosh, look at this. So weird. I don't know what's this color. Packaging, it says that it's the same consistency as honey, but there's also different levels. Like there's really thick. Oh my gosh, look, there's a lot of different levels. It gets thicker and thicker, but you can already tell that it's becoming thick really quickly. Look at this. Just wanted to taste and see how it is. It's pretty thick already. Look at the color. The water changed. Okay, I have to mix it for 30 seconds. It's already getting really thick. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. It looks like sipon. It looks like snot. Ew. As I mentioned earlier, there's like many different levels of thickness. There's 4 that I'm gonna mention. The first one is like the normal liquid that you drink, like water. The second one is nectar thick, so it's kind of like a oil texture. The third one is this, which is like honey thick, and the last one is as thick as pudding. So I guess I'm gonna taste this now. I don't know, I don't like the texture. It's kind of making me cringe. This tastes like baking flour and water. The next thing I'm gonna taste it with is Coke. So I'm curious to see how it's gonna look like with the Coke and what's gonna happen to the fizz. I'm just gonna pour it. Now I'm gonna pour this into the Coca-Cola. Look at that. I'm gonna mix it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the bubbles. That's so weird. Look at the bubbles. It's already full. I'll pour it into a different glass. It's too much. Look at that. Okay, as you can see, it became really thick, and for some reason, there's so many bubbles. It's really weird. The fizz is not coming down. I'm gonna taste it now. It's kind of like moussey and there's no fizz at all. It's so weird. You should try it if you can. So this is how it looks like from the top view. This is the Coca-Cola and then this is the water. You can tell like the color really changed and it's really thick. As of right now, I'm rating both of these a 0. I don't know why, but I really don't like the texture. And I just discovered this. Look at this. So I added spoon with Coke into the cup with just water. You can tell that the Coke is not even mixing with the water. It's just staying on top. So I'm gonna come back in 30 minutes and then I'm gonna check if the fizz of the Coke like dissolved or if it's gonna stay like this and become more bubbly. I'll update you every single time. But this is the beginning of how much fizz there is, and then in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I'm gonna come back and show you how it looks like. This is the first update. It's been 5 minutes and the fizz is still the same. So this is the update after 10 minutes. The fizz is still at the same position. It didn't go lower or anything, but you can tell that the bubbles got bigger. Okay, this is the 10-minute update. Before I started the timer, I added some of the Coke into another cup. And look at this one. It looks different from this. This one is darker with a lot of small bubbles, but you can tell that they're huge comparing to this one. The cup with water is still the same. I'll be back again in 10 minutes to see when it hits the 30-minute mark. But anyways, that's how it looks like right now. It's been 30 minutes now. You can obviously tell from the line here the fizz didn't go down or anything. The bubble is just growing. And you can tell from this one, it really became like huge comparing to this one. Look at the bubble difference. I think it's because when I poured this into this cup, it was the top layer with the bubbles that went into it. There you can see that the top layer is a little bit liquidy comparing to the bottom. Looks like that. And then for the normal one, looks like this. You can tell from the one on the left, it has bigger bubbles than the one on the right. The thickness is like this right now. It's really thick compared to earlier. Okay, I'm gonna taste this one. There's still a fizz and I can taste a little bit of the Coke. Okay, just for fun, I want to put the Coke in the thick water and see how it's gonna look like. So slimy. Look, floating on top as if it's like oil and water. I'm back from mixing. It's been a couple of minutes later. It became thicker. Look into this. It has no more fizz. Oh, I'm guessing it's because of the water. This one, the one I showed earlier. Look at this comparing to this. I'm gonna pour it and then you can tell like how thick it became. All the liquid went on the bottom and then all the bubbles stayed at the top. That's gonna be the end for my thick water and Coke experience. Order from TC Blue Eye, you just have to call them and then pay. That's so cool. Like you don't have to go inside. Put the machine in front of the window. You just have to tap it to pay. So I got the chocolate and vanilla, and then this is the golden vanilla, and the last one is key lime. We forgot to order Frank, so we just got the vanilla soft serve from McDonald's. We also added the peanuts. By the way, he's not gonna eat the whole cone, but I really thought that it was really fun. Comment down below if you like this video, as well as what should I mix with the thick solution next. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.